Okay, now I'm going to make a mojito using the AGWA herbal liquor. Okay, just gonna figure out which one I want to throw in first. Go for the lime, I believe, first. I'll do it right. The last time I made it wrong, not necessarily horribly wrong, but I'm gonna make it right. The lime in this actually makes extreme sense because of the AGWA liquor, the COCA liquor, basically getting its pH going on because of the lime. The lime activates certain alkaloids in the COCA, which is really cool. I had read about them, gosh, I don't know if I used fire ash or because there would be lime in it or something. It was, I have to get out one of my books about basically herbal intoxicants and cultures and shamanism and the like. I've researched a lot of this over the years, and it's just, you basically never came across any of this stuff until just now. It was like absinthe was illegal. It's now legal. The COCA stuff is now back in slight vogue, I suppose. If you look at my YouTube favorites, I threw on a bunch of videos that actually show, particularly in London, I believe it was, these great bartenders making up different drinks using this liquor. It's actually a really good liquor. I am quite surprised. I think it just wasn't marketed correctly at the Jungle. That's a big thing. You have to know how to market stuff. You gotta put, you know, grab people's attention and make them want to buy it. I did that with one of our cayenne pepper drinks, and you just had to market them as extreme. You have to know how to market. I know how to market because I helped run a market research firm for 4 years and basically sat and studied everything. I was editing it, I was recording it, I was training people on it, I was making the calls, I was listening to the focus groups because of my video work and audio work. I had to make sure everything was correct. Just learned. I sat there and learned for 4 long years. Yeah. Gotta learn this stuff or else you don't. That was one thing I did learn, market research. I learned human nature pretty much. Some people just see a job as a job. I see it as making money, but I want to be there to learn stuff. And that's what I did with that. Now you're going to just take the muddle. Actually, if you go to the website of AGWA, they actually have custom muddlers and lime cutters. I'd like to look into getting some. Might have to check on eBay, see if I can find a cheaper price, because they got, it's a Euro site, since they're from Holland, the company, but this formula, I believe, it says imported product of Holland, but it is a Bolivian formula, I believe, or close to it, or something like that. Coca leaves are from Bolivia. Evo Morales, who is the president of, I believe, Bolivia or Peru, one of those two, actually wants to help promote the use of coca leaves. Not cocaine, but coca leaves. It's a completely different thing just when you don't extract the cocaine from it. But people don't understand that. That would actually involve learning and knowing how to think for yourself and read and educate yourself. And we don't live in a society that is about thinking for yourself. We're into group think, and that group think is usually ignorance and fear. And luckily, I'm not about that. I mean, I do fear some things. I mean, asking out women is one of my fears. Largely because people are like, "Oh, aren't you worried about the competition?" I'm like, "Nah, I ain't worried about other people competing for a woman. I'm worried about the competition I get from myself at how miserable I am at asking them out." So I end up going out with ones that come after me, and they usually don't happen to be the greatest ones on the planet. I think, what else do I, if I add the soda before this? Yeah. Well, no, I pour this into that tastes so good. You pour this basically into your cup. I'm going to throw some more ice in here, actually. Then you got a nice GE ice crusher. Look at that nice green look to it, where the PAMA comes out a nice red. This is, I'm listening to Benny Benassi radio. He's my favorite DJ. His music has been a big influence. It basically get me hyper, for one. Then you take a club soda, which I have here in the fridge. Got the Cadbury Schweppes type. Nice cool thing too about their website, they also have these great drinks, or not drinks, glasses that are designed for you using an energy drink above them, which is really, really cool. This is actually a really cool color here. I like it. I'm going to zoom in on it. I'm going to move this camera some. It actually gives it the kind of a green, what is known as the green fairy look. Absinthe was known for that, and because it has like a greenish tint to it too. Actually, I don't think I still have mine. I think I left that at somebody's house during a pretty wild party on my birthday. And that would be my mojito using agua. So agua is a wonderful liquor, and I'm going to make one of these and maybe a second, and then I'm going to have me a fire outside while listening to some music. As always, boys and girls, adios.